Hey, and welcome to a short introduction video of our Husbil. It's a Fiat Ducato with a roller team chassis. It's 6.70 meters long, 2.25 meters wide, and it's 3.10 meters high. It runs on diesel, so don't put in fuel. Diesel, and it's super easy to drive. In this short instruction video, I will show you how you can use the various functions on board the Husbil, how everything works. Of course, if you have questions, just feel free to reach out to us and I will respond to your questions directly. So first things first, this van drives on diesel. Just a normal B7 diesel you can buy anywhere. How to refuel it is very simple. You have 3 keys. The keys with the, what is it? Triangle blade, kinda. It's for the fuel cap. You push here on this side, flips open, stick in the key, turn it. You hear it click. Now you can open it. When you're done with fueling, click it in, turn the key, make sure it can spin, and you cannot pull it off. That's all. When you're done, close the lid. There you go. The next part of the instruction is the water tank, which is here. You have a shower or external water connection. You can connect here. This is an exhaust for the water heater, so for the warm water basically. And this is for the toilet tank. I will come back to later. First, we start with the first part, which is the water, filling the water. When you receive the camper or the Husbil, the water is already filled, so you have 110 liters of cold fresh water. We normally don't drink it. Can drink it, but it's in a tank longer time. So what we normally do is when we make coffee or tea, we boil the water before we use. If we want to have normal drinking water, we have special bottles or containers with us. Filling the water tank, pretty simple. I will show you also in a later part of the video how you can see what the status is of the water tank, so how full or how empty it is. But first let's see how you operate the lid. You have the key, the small one, which operates all the other doors from the Husbil. Basically, well, everybody knows how to open up a cylinder. Get in the key, turn it, open it. You turn the cap, you enter the water hose, fill it up. You can fill it up till the water comes out, doesn't really matter. Then you close it again. Oh, and it's stuck. You close it, turn the key. That's it. Second part, the automatic water. Connect the water hose in here, and you will have normal water from the external water source. You can also connect a shower to here if you want. This part, don't cover it. It's from the water heater. It runs on gas, propane, which I will show you when we are on the other side. And then we come to the next part, which is the black water, the toilet. Okay, now we are at the toilet tank. In camping terms, they call this the black water. You have 3 types of water: the normal water, blue. You have the gray water, which is basically your dishwasher water, or whatever you sink to the sink in the shower. And then you have black water. Black water is human waste water, which you normally flush into the toilet. I will show you how to operate the toilet when we're inside. I'll first show you how to empty it. Name the same key again, same key. Enter, turn, press, press. Here we are. To empty the wastewater tank, you tilt this lever, you pull it, the inserting goes like this, enter. When you're done, close the lid, turn the key, the toilet tank, the black water, pull till this is up, release the cap, go to your nearest stroller, dump site or toilet or whatever they have, grab it like this, tilt it like this, empty it, pull on the cap, twist it, reverse it back. Goes a little bit heavy, but that's how it's intended to be. Open it, make sure the pipe is on the outside, slide it in. It can only fit one side, so it's nothing difficult. Click it in until it says click. It's automatically then in place, you don't have to worry about anything. Close it and lock it. Black water. Okay, at the next phase we're going to show you where the grey water tank is. We're now at the back of the van and you see this handle. You pull it up, there's a little bit of water coming out as you can see. Now it's open, and when you push it again, it's closed. Open, closed. Next is the cycle handle. This cycle stand. What you need to do is when you get it, it's like this. There's a big knob here. You unwind, and you can see on this side there's a little black tab which goes all the way around. What you do, you press on the outside of the tab and remove it like this, and you lift it and fold it like this. Make sure this is like secure and that it fits on the back side of the cycle stand. Next thing what you do is you pick your cycle, you put it on. For this example I took a nice and light cycle. You have the little straps here. You take it and push it through the levers here. You can obviously move these, so make sure the position is right for your cycle. You pick it here, there, push it through, and then you can tighten it like this. What we normally do is, what you can do is also use this one, just to add it to the frame if you have only one cycle, but you can also add it to here. Let me see how it went. Oh, you can't do it with this one, but you can do it like this also. So you add this one to it, and then basically flinger it through. So the most important thing is that this is fixed, that the wheels are fixed with the tie trips, and you can obviously slide these to any position you want, so the cycle is stable enough. You can carry 3 cycles with you, and the maximum load is around 50 kilos, so keep that in mind. 3 electric bikes would be probably too much, so use it reasonably. Also, don't stand on it when you want to climb on the roof for some reason. Make sure you only use it for bicycles. Next part is the door. Normally when you open the camper door, nothing special about it. You open it and you close it. But at the camper door there is a little hinge. So if the door doesn't want to close, this latch needs to be down. Now it closes. If it's like this, it won't close. Please don't use excessive force. Check first this. And close it. Here we are with the cargo compartment. Locks like this means that it's open. You can open it. Obviously you see the bed here. Here you find storage where you can store whatever you want. We have the awning for the how do you call it? The sun screening is there, and some metals which I'll show you in a later in the video. You can also remove this completely. Then you have like a really big storage area where if you want to, for instance, take away your cycle or anything, then you can take it. Closing, normal, close it. When you go, make sure the things are locked. So A, nobody can steal something when you're in a parking place, and B, you don't lose anything because the door was not locked. Inside the camper, closing the door, safe sounds, make sure it's down, close it, this lever means closed, and open it, you push it down, like this. When inside, you see that there is like a big hole from the entrance. You can turn this knob and make sure that your kids or yourself don't fall in. There's a light switch for the entrance there. If it's dark, then you can see what you're doing. Make sure not to walk with shoes in the camper, please. Next part is the control panel of the camper. When you are off-grid, you don't have the 220 light. I will connect the power in a bit, then you'll see you have 220 light and all the 220 accessories like the microwave and what else we got, which in 220, all the outlets, 220 outlets will then work. First we have here a test. The first test is battery. Battery is always full, almost. We have a new battery, a new accu, and we are charging it with solar cells, so you have a complete off-grid system. This is the water tank. It's now 1/3 full. If you, and you can see here, this is the water tank. This is the gray water tank, so it's not the toilet, but the gray water, which I just showed you outside, which is empty, because it was empty, because we saw that it was empty. This is the light switch for inside the camper, as you can see. This is the outside light, outside the camper. And this is the water pump for the water shower, toilet, and the kitchen. So when you don't have water, check first this, if this is burning. Everything like this runs an off-grid system without problems. Obviously it also runs when you're on the grid, but then you have more availability of the power outlets and the microwave, for instance. That's it. Then we go to the toilet. The toilet door is stuck with 2 magnets, just closed, so you need to pull a little bit. Then here we see the toilets and the shower. If you shower, make sure just push it. Toilets, let me see if I put on the water. No, I did not put on the water, so let's turn on the water first. Flushing, pressing the blue button, which collects the water. When it's full, This light will burn. Don't overuse it because it will be very nasty and you need to clean it up yourself. So make sure the light doesn't burn when used. There's a privacy window here. Close like this, so nobody sees what kind of business you're doing. Flushing is as follows. You see a lever there. You pull it. Now the reservoir is open. And you close it again. When you empty it, you see here a bottle of the Power Care tabs. Open up the bottle. What should you know? Throw one in, like that. And flush it. This will prevent odors from spreading to the camper itself, and keeps the toilet nice and without nasty smells. In a small compartment, that's really nice. To use the warm water and the cooking plates and the heater, which I will explain to you how everything works in a minute, you need to open up the gas. By default, when you're driving, you should always close everything, because it's just a safer way to drive. If for some reason you come into an accident, you don't want to have gas lines when gas lines break. Well, I guess I don't have to explain it. So I will show you where the gas lines are. When you look to the front of the car, you see the stairs going up. You just hook them out and put them to the sides. Then on this side, the cabinets. Here are the gas lines. You can see the top one is for the cooking plate. And this, by the way, before I start, this is the way they are closed. Open it is like this. You turn it. Now it's open. Cooking plates. Warm water. Fridge. Don't use it because it uses way too much gas, I think, but up to you. And this is the heater. So I will show how you work with the heater. You pull this open. You'll see here is a Trumatic heating plates. You can do a few things with these. And there's like what is it? An hand and an A. And the middle is 0. The A is automatically. The hand is manual. If you do it like this, you hear the fan going. Heating will not start. It just only basically circulating air. If you put it down like this, it goes slower. Like this, it blows maximum. If you want then, so in the summer this could be nice, because then you can have like some ventilation in the car. Remember though that when you are off grid, this also will consume quite some energy. So it's up to you if you really want to use it, but we normally don't use it that much. The heater is like super simple. There is like a knob here. You can turn, push it, you can release it, and I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, you can see there. There you can see if it's actually working. So it's like the blue flame should be enlightened, and it goes automatically. It immediately ignites when you do it. Turning it up and turning it off again is all the way to the sides. Now it's off. You can check it, it's off. So turn, here it goes on. You can see the heater, and now I turn it off again, all the way to the other right. And now it's off again. Is it now off again? Yeah. So that's it. Make sure that if you use the heater, that you put it in manual and in 5. The reason why is that these ventilation lines can become really hot, and just from a safety aspect, we or I at least prefer to have it on maximum 5. So you have first of all the maximum output of the heater, and the second thing is that you will not overheat the pipes. You can use it the all nights when it's chilly. We normally use it only on our coffee breaks or in the morning when we wake up, but like I said, it's up to you how you want to use it. So that's the heater. Truematic heater. You can also find the manual online if you want to. Again, when you're done with the gas, make sure you flip it and close it. Now it's closed. Now it's open. Alright. So that's that. Then the next thing is I will show you is, I'll put this away a little bit, is the warm water. By default the warm water is off. And you can see here 2 things. This is gas alarm for propane gas. So it will automatically send an alarm when there is a gas leak, which is quite nice. And this is the thermostat from the warm water. Before using it, you need obviously to turn on the warm water gas opening, because it uses propane. Then the second phase, and now you need to listen really careful, or you don't have to. You have two sides, by the way, high and low, 70 degrees and 50 degrees. In this case I'll put it on 50. I'll just flip the switch, ding, and now the heater is running and heats up the water. If you didn't turn it on, it will take around 10 minutes maybe to have like warm water from 50 degrees or 70 degrees. It'll take a little bit longer. If you don't use it, put the switch in the middle and you hear it going off again. Again, when you don't use it, flip the gas. Oh, sorry, flip the gas. Everything is closed. Close the door, press the button. That's it. The next compartment is the fridge. It has 3 power modes: off, gas, to 30 volt, which means if you connect it to the grid, 12 volts. You hear it click. Fridge of a mobile home, or a mobile home from the RV or the camper, is not like the traditional one. It's not like super cold. It is cool, but it's not super cool. Especially on the grid, off grid, it works, but don't expect miracles. It's just cooler than it is. The freezer is just for, I don't know, I wouldn't say show, but it is cooling, of course, but it's not like super cold. It is cold, but not super cold. It's okay. It's doable, let's say it like that. There's a transport lever here. You can see there's a little thingy here. When you click it like this, it's in the oven. Yeah, and you can see here there's like a little lever, and now it's closed. Now you can't open it. So if you can't open it, this is the lid. Flip it. That's it. Yeah, then the fireplace. I will turn on the gas again. So when you want to cook, pans, there's a safety switch on these knobs. Open it, and there we go. And that works. So no real rocket science here. So that's the cooking plate. We got some ventilation racks here. You can just turn them like this and they'll open. You have then fresh air. There's some mosquito thingies there, which you can use. Just close it when you are done. Lights on 12 volts. So yeah, let's close this again. I think there's some beds. There's a fallout protection here which you can hook. I made some LED lights which are by default off, and they will light along that way. So you can use that. And this is all storage. And this one as well. There's like a little heater there, which you can use. Some more cabinets. Here you like a closet for hanging clothes. Drawers. There's a little safe. This black cable is from the solar panels. Yeah, that's I guess the inside. What I will show you last is the awning, and then we will already. The last thing is the awning, and I will show you how it works. In the cargo area, you'll find this hook, which you hook into the awning. You tilt it like this. Stop. You take it out, pull it out, and make sure it slides like this, and then you adjust this with the knob. So you can see how it comes out the sides. We do the same from the other sides. You pull it out, slide it out, turn it, and the good thing is it can only go one way. So if you do it wrong, if it goes heavy, you do it wrong. So that's quite easy to explain. When it doesn't feel right that you break it, it feels like you break it, don't do it like that. Folding it out is quite simple. Release it, lift it, lift it up. Yep, lift it up. Right, yep. Then we lift it back, and it automatically falls in place. And there's a little clip in here, which I'll show you. There's a little clip here where it clips in. So super simple. You only have to know it. Release it. Door open. Twist it, or lay it back how it was in the lever. And this will automatically slides back. That's it. Then when done, Then
Again, the most important thing to know from the awning is that it can get only one way. If you have a feeling that it is
stiff, then you're doing it wrong. So that's basically the golden rule. If it feels like it's going too difficult, it is going too difficult. This one you keep in the cargo area again. So I'm gonna flip it. Thing is the gas. It's always locked. There are two gas tanks. One is connected on this side. This one is full and not used. What we do is when you come back, we check if the how full it still is, and then on average, if you are away for like 2 weeks, on average people use 100 kroner to 150 kroner on gas, so half a tank normally. If you're going away for a longer time, then it might be more, maybe you use a tank, but normally it's around that area. If you only have the camper for like less than a week, then by default we charge 100 kroner for gas usage, which will be then deducted from the deposit you made. If you don't want that, then just let us know, then we can remove the gas containers, but that's completely up to you. So yeah, close it again. Always keep it closed. People like to steal these tanks because they're very expensive if you do so. Next thing is inside. I'll show you a little bit how the equipment works. Really simple, but I'll show you anyway. Yeah, welcome to the inside. As you can see, you have all the equipment you might need to drive. Key, ignition. I'm not going to start it now, I'm just going to show you what kind of equipment is on board. First of all, this is the reverse camera, where you can see what's happening behind you. There's a touchscreen, so you can adjust it on how far it will look. I think it's easy like this, but completely up to you how you want it. Also show the times and the speed you drive. There's a radio. There's a sat nav on top, which is updated. I made a USB connection here. You can also use it to charge your phone. There's a power button there. You turn on, and then when you do that, automatically the sat nav will start working. Just put in your destination, press these buttons, then you do a search for wherever you want to go to. You want to go to, let's say, the Lofoten, and then you say drive, and then basically it calculates the route to Lofoten. So that's basically how it works. And then you can see that it takes a long time to drive there. Connect your mobile phone. There's a little speaker there.
You will arrive at your destination at 22:52.
Look at that. Radio, simple. Like I said earlier, you have the room to add like another device here if you want. There's another plug here where you can plug in accessories. Sorry. Yeah. Basically, if you have questions, let us know. I don't really know more what to say. Make sure you follow the rules from the traffic, obviously. Remember that the car is 3 meters and 10 centimeters high when you're fueling, because some fuel pumps have a lower deck, which then might damage the spill. Other than that, just drive safe. You have a big car with you, although it doesn't feel like it when you drive, but it's big. And take the corners not with top speed, because for the passengers on the backside it's not nice to wiggle all around, and probably they have some drinks on the table or food, and then it but yeah, I guess I don't have to explain that. Yeah, have a good journey and enjoy the drive with the Grand Duca. Have a good one. Say hi to a mascot. Bye.